올라가는 길인데?
I'll kill you before I let you take this fortress. I'll cut you down, Dave.
습격 완료.
You dare to take this fortress, Dane? Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We're not here for stone and sand, Thane Tedmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I
네,
will
여기
not
적정
bow to you
레벨이라고
like
그럴
some
거예요.
puppet's lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your sniveling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot. Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
Stay quiet, or I'll not be able to stop my friend from slitting your throat.
Ah! Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly.
대롱대롱.
You will die for the indignities you've showered upon me, Dane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty
아니
ransom to me.
묻지도 않았잖아요.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill me men for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor.
Enough. I'll return you to the Saxons.
You there, heathens! Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what do you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow. I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund!
You extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a
의심하기
terrible
시작했어.
vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
God help you, man. Are you well?
I need air!
얘 죽는 거 아니야? 죽었어.
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No, 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 no. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison. How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe.
되는 일이 하나도
Alfred,
없네.
choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh, dear, oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert. Find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunebert's Abbey.
fought like beasts escaped from your hell today, Gidrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tangle-briar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed. This area is off limits.
도구로 죽은 것도 사실 바심이 한 거 아니야? 바심 완전 수상한데? 님들은 수사하지 못하다고 제가 얘기한 적이 있다고요? 순수한 저를 님들이 이렇게 의심병 환자로 만든 거 아닙니까? 바심 왜 의심하냐고? 목소리가 악역이야. 그리고 서 있을 때 손자세도 악역 손자세야. 악역의 모든 걸 갖추고 있어. 모델링도 악역 같다고? 그래요! 생긴 것도 악역 같아요. 그냥 그 서 있는 것부터 그냥 존재 자체가 그냥 제가 사실 흑마입니다를 외치고 있어. 지금 주인공 형도 시고로드도 지금 바시미한테 홀라당 넘어가가지고 지금 맛이 가버렸잖아. 이봐 얘 눈빛 좀 봐요 눈빛. 어? 저 봐. 어? 딱 악역이잖아.
I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
눈빛부터가
Where is the
흑막의
abbot
눈이야.
now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Does this have the
손도
stench
가만히
of
있질
betrayal to you?
못하잖아요. 어? 음모를
Why would
꾸미는
the good
사람의
shepherd
그런
ally
행동인
with the
거지.
heretic?
Cunibert is a man who craves power and position. With Tedman dead, he must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
아예 대령을 해줬네.
Your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready.
죽은
The
거
dear
아니야?
abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Kinnibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I've killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more
네,
than
고생하세요.
talking blood bladders, wasted flesh.
죽은 거 같지?
But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends. This really is delicious, Kunibert. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
나가면 바로 쏘는 거야? 그냥 범위에서 빠져나가면 되겠지? 여자한테 도끼 던졌는데 주인공 소환 좀 뭐냐고요? 저 여자가 주인공 형 납치해갔잖아요.
Fulke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did, and with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be, but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come, let us dive into the maw of death. I was never
친구를
keen on seeing my
반짝반짝거리네.
winter years.
왜 이동 불가지? 그냥 뛰어가야 되나?
It's not just him.
바심은 대놓고 흑막이에요.
Fulke to suffer.
풀캐 뒤에 사실 제가 있을 수도 있어.
This land of summer mists and forests, dreaming darkly. I see secrets, and I want to know England, all of it.
And yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling like a cornered dog. I begin to despair of ever settling here.
Perhaps the stars write your path, and you will never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have long been away, but it is fiercely beautiful beneath the vanity, arrogance, and pettiness of men.
I should like to see it.
You could if you wish. My father was an architect, a builder of wonders. The great Mosque of Samarra, his masterpiece.
아 근데 얘 너무
Another
노골적으로 수상하게
who played the
생겼어.
Caliphate's game better took the credit. He was exiled and died in poverty.
Your faith sours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, parties, and the tender love of another.
There are some who are worthy. A scant few that tower above the sullied mass. Men and women of vision and valor.
Sigurd is one such man.
He is. Fulke isn't wrong on that score.
I fear for him, Basim. I cannot rest until he's safe.
Nor will I, my friend. The practice of learning has waned considerably in England since the days of the Romans. What books they still have, they keep locked away in their churches, hidden from the eyes of common folk.
Thralls and Geralds cannot read. What would be the point?
They could learn. The church could teach them. So much of human history would be open to them. Aristotle, Pythagoras, Euclid, ancient knowledge lost to all but a few hard-headed men of the cloth.
You have studied these works yourself?
In my youth, I was consumed with a passion for understanding. I spent many hours a day in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad.
A seminary?
A great library full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy seeking answers, it holds many riches. One day, I was sitting cross-legged, devouring a study by the great astronomer Al-Khwarizmi. With the swiftness belying his years, the papers were plucked from my grasp by the great man himself. His presence stole my voice. He was kind and open-hearted. He showed me such scientific wonders.
What did you learn there?
Calendars and calculations placing the sun, moon, and 5 planets. Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine intelligence. I asked the great man, is this what it is to know God?
You saw your god's hand in the runes.
I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great vastness outside ourselves, Eivor. Most only notice a few grains of
태도 말이
sand.
치이네.
But some, like Sigurd, I believe, see the endless flow.
흔한 이공계 졸업생의 백수한탄이라고. 잘 오고 있니? 안 오고 있네.
Need to clone myself here.
This
어떻게
place
나보다
swarms
먼저
with
왔냐?
focused people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready? Follow me. They will attack on sight here.
들킨 상태지? 목격자를 없애면 잠입이 된 거 아닐까? 뭘 던지는 거야? 이 문은 열리는 문은 아닐 거야. 얘네 관제도 열네.
Help me out here! To arms, Basim!
So we are to blunder in like an ox? This is a trap. Why would Fulke give us her sanctum?
She fates us. Cocksure and arrogant. But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
Is my strength!
1조. 근처에 왔을 때 터질까? 확인을 해야지 터지나? 근처에 가서 터지네. 위에 쪽에는 없어 보이는데. 여기 한번 털어 먹었었던 데 같은데. 도대체 왜 그렇게 점프를 하시는 거죠? 여기 밑에 한번 털었었던 데일 거야. 풀초 어디 있을까? 근데 여기서 얘네들 활진하면은 나 그거 못하는 거 아님?
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
건물 안에 있긴 한 건가? 까비. 와. 근데 표시는 이 건물 안으로 표시되는데.
God is with me.
저기 아까 봤던 위에 층인데. 더 위로요? 여기까지 쫓아왔네? 이 건물? 이렇게 보스라면 보통 탑 위에 있겠지? 여기 들어가는 길이 있나?
Survey the area, Caesar.
아, 왜요? 왜요? 조금 못 딱히 없는데.
We have this. Put you on a pike.
깜짝이야, 다시. 막타를 뺏어갔어.
By all the saints.
아니, 안에서 볼 때는 다 본 거 아닌가? 뒤쪽? 이쪽으로? 지하로?
This must be the way to Fulke's sanctum.
Then let us go.
처음에 만났던 곳 거긴가 보네.
Fulke! I'm here! Face me! Have a care, Eivor. You will play into our hands.
The plans to the great fortress in Wessex. Is there something here we can use to breach it? The Gospel of Mary Magdalene.
아니요, 형 찾으려고 고생하고 있어요. 연구하다가 형 만났다는 얘기네. 형을 만났는데 그 사람한테 그런 기운은 느껴지지 않았다. 문신을 보고서 환생이라고 추측을 했었나봐.
Details on the order of the ancients. Fulke ranks high among them, but is not the head.
형한테 그런 뭐 신적인 기운은 느껴지지 않는다고 하네요. 사실 주인공이 그거 아니야? 얘는 꿈에서 자꾸 신들에 관한 이야기를 보잖아. 설마.
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time.
저건 일부러 보라는 듯이 놓은 거지. 주인공 먹이려고.
Anything else?
Documents of interest to the hidden ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead. If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.